Hello everyone and welcome back to Bolt Action Airsoft. My name is Tyler and this looks a lot different than most of my previous videos. So this will be the first episode of the Airsoft Lab. In this we are going to be doing gun reviews, we're going to be talking about experiences we've had in Airsoft and giving players more advice on how to be more successful in Airsoft. So I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Ben. Tyler got me into Airsoft. I became a sniper and it's pretty fun and I highly recommend Airsoft.
I'm Jacob. Tyler also got me into Airsoft, but I'm different and I don't have a sniper like him because I'm better than him.
Alright, so we're going to start our first segment is going to be story time, and we're going to be talking about how the whole lightsaber video, which you guys can find, I'll put it up there in the corner. Our first segment is going to be called Story Time. This is the segment in which we tell stories about our experiences in Airsoft for everyone to hear. So our first segment of Story Time is going to be about the backstory behind my last video, which was the lightsaber battle, which you can find in one of these corners up here. So, guys, take it away.
This is a good one, dude. Okay, so before the actual round started, because we had like 5 minutes after the round ends, Tyler comes up to me and is all, yo, we need to do a lightsaber fight in the middle of the match. I'm all, dude, that's amazing, we need to do that. Okay, so, but the thing was, the exact moment he said that, me and Ben both took lightsabers there. So the moment he said that, my literal lightsaber just shattered. So like the bottom of it fell out and then the light just kind of shattered on the ground. So then Tyler here brought a Minecraft sword and he made an actual sash for it. So I used that instead of my lightsaber.
Yeah, and then, so we were at our spawn, we pushed up to like a good empty spot we thought was empty, and me and Jacob pop out and we start fighting, and 5 seconds later, Jacob swings his Minecraft sword and just shatters my lightsaber.
The entire thing snapped.
It was a different one.
It was a different
It just shattered it. So that was fun. I mean, it was fun up until then.
And then you got sprayed in the back.
Yeah,
that was great.
That was fun. No, but I recommend you guys do fun stuff like that in the middle of a match. Make it more fun and comedic.
Yeah, especially if you guys don't go airsofting all that often. I mean, we try to go at least once a month, twice a month. But if you don't go all that often, I mean, have fun with it. It doesn't have to be all serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was super fun, and we'll get to the next one. Welcome to the next segment. This segment is called Tips, in which we'll be giving you guys tips and tricks for playing Airsoft and having a great time while doing it. So, in today's segment, we are going to be talking about beginning Airsoft. Every month we'll have a different segment, but this week's is beginning Airsoft. So, one thing that makes our tips special is that we have not been playing Airsoft as long as a lot of other YouTubers have been.
Norwich.
So, YouTubers like Norwich, Jet Desert Fox, those guys are great. They've just been playing Airsoft a lot longer than we have, and their tips and stuff for being Airsoft, they have those experiences a lot longer ago. Us, it's still fresh in our minds. We've started more recently, and we're going to be sharing you guys those experiences.
So the first thing you want to get is safety protection. Every place will have you wear this. So you want iPro. If you rent, you probably will get a paintball mask, and I personally hate those because, well, it's harder to see, but also like with the mask, you can bring your cheek to your gun a lot easier than with the mask. So it just makes it aiming and playing a lot easier, and it's pretty solid. I've never had a problem with these.
The good thing about these two is that they have a lot better ventilation, especially as long as you don't cheap out on goggles. Get some nice ones that have anti-fog so it can ventilate and you're not going to fog up, because that'll definitely ruin your experience.
And another tip is make sure the film is off this. Jacob has a good experience with that. One time we went airsofting, and this is his, by the way, and he played the whole round, or the whole day.
No. I played 3 rounds through that. I did not see anything.
3 rounds with the film over it, and he was like, why is it so, like, foggy? And by the end of the day, he pulled it off. You can see again, but, like, make sure you pull the film off of
Yeah,
these.
don't try and go 3 rounds without doing that.
So our next equipment we recommend is guns and magazines and batteries and everything that relates to your gun. We are going to be going over that in our review segment, which is coming up next. But we're going to skip over that for now. You're up.
Alright, so like he said, you want to buy extra mags for your gun because that's just more helpful to have, extra ammo on you in a round. So what I would recommend is, and I can tell this from personal experience, don't be me and put the mags in the back pocket of your jeans, because that's how I lost one of my mags. Now I only have 2. So what I recommend is you either get a vest or like an attachment for your belt, so that way you can hold extra mags without them falling. And don't be like me.
And the good thing about vests is it gives you a little bit more insulation, because getting hit in the stomach is not fun, especially if you're only wearing a shirt. Vests will get you some more protection against those BBs. So after you get your vest, your guns, your protection, that's pretty much everything that we think is like required to use, but there are definitely a lot of other fun items that you can use. Biggest one are grenades. These things are great. A lot of fields, you get about a 25-foot kill radius with grenades. These things are great. You can.
I have a question, Tyler. So for people that don't know anything about airsoft, what does this grenade do?
Good question. So this grenade is a banger grenade. So it's considered a banger grenade because it only emits sound. It doesn't actually shoot out BBs or give off any sort of flash. This grenade just bursts a little disc you put on the bottom, and it blows that up, and it's really loud. There's a lot of other types of grenades like this. Not all of them look this way. This is our one we recommend, called the Burst XL. There'll be a link in the description. This grenade's great. Definitely check it out if you're looking in the market for a grenade. Other thing is, especially if you play inside, flashlights are really nice. Flashlights will let you be able to see while you're inside with your gun, and also see your BBs if the flashlight's on. And then if you want, you can also get a tracer to use indoor as well. So with that, I think that's everything we have for beginning airsoft. If you guys have any more tips about beginning airsoft or the sport of airsoft in general, definitely leave them in the comments below. Airsoft is the fastest growing extreme sport in America, so you're definitely seeing more of it as the years go on. So with that, on to the next segment. Welcome to the next segment. This segment is reviews, in which we talk about guns, gear, and accessories, all having to do with airsoft, and we talk about who we recommend them to and what we rate them. So, going along with the theme of this video, we are going to be talking about the gun we recommend to people beginning airsoft.
So the gun we're going to be reviewing today is... No, not that one. It's going to be this one.
This is the G&G Combat Machine 16 Raider. This gun goes for $190 in the package that we recommend.
Part of the package includes a battery, because this is an electric gun. The batteries go in the almost empty stock back here. And the package also comes with a charger, so you don't have to worry about trying to find all the different types of batteries and chargers. And we also recommend you get at least one other magazine, or 2 if you're trigger happy, like most beginners are, or Jacob.
Yeah, that's right. So we do recommend more than one magazine. The good thing with the package is you don't have to worry about buying more batteries or chargers because there are many different types of batteries. Most of them don't even look like this. There's many different types. It's just easier if you buy the package. This gun, as far as specs go, full metal internals. It has polymer on the outside. It comes with one magazine. And it has an adjustable hop-up in the door right here. So it has the adjustable hop-up, and it has front and rear sights. The back sight is adjustable, which is very nice because a lot of guns don't come with sights to start, and that, for a beginner, is another place you gotta spend money.
Okay, so what I really like about this gun is the amount of rails that goes on it. Like, there's at least 4 different spots where I can add attachments. So I bought a light because GamePod can get dark inside. And then we got this thing, I don't know what it's called, but you basically load green gas into the back, load BBs into it, and shoot it. And I've seen where you can get attachments where you can mount it onto rails, so it's like basically a grenade launcher mounted on your gun. So I already have at least 2 attachments for a gun that was kind of honestly is really good for beginners, but I've been able to add attachments to it to make it even better, and that's just what I really like about it.
Yeah, and this gun he only has 2 attachments. You could potentially add 4 if you wanted to. This gun you could make crazy tactical and be an amazing gun that can compete with some guns that are 2-3 times the price of it. This gun also has a nice selector switch here for semi and safe and full auto firing modes. But yeah, this is the gun we recommend for beginners. As far as attachments for beginners go, we do definitely recommend a flashlight if you play in a indoor airsoft or CQB environment. We don't consider game pods a CQB environment because it's huge in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you play in a smaller indoor place or a
Just
large indoor place in general, you want to get a light. This gun also, I believe, has threads if you take this whole assembly out, where you can add tracers, and they also make magazines that have tracers in them.
Yes. As a group, we rate this gun about 3.5, not because it's bad, but because there's so many other options out there that are just better. But as a beginner, we do rate this 5 stars out of 5 stars because this is a great gun to start out on. It teaches you pretty much what your play style can be, and it's just an overall good gun.
And one thing, especially with a lot of the more popular airsoft YouTube channels, is you see a lot of snipers.
Pause to look at your SSG 24.
You see a lot of snipers on YouTube, and for beginners, it seems cool. And when I started, I definitely went straight to a sniper rifle, and
I did as well.
I definitely regret that. With a semi or a full automatic gun, it really gives you more fast-paced action, and with the sniper rifle, it's more money. You have to upgrade it a lot more than a gun like this, or you have to buy a really expensive gun to start out, and it also takes a while to get used to playing with the sniper rifle because you gotta adjust hop-ups and sights and all this stuff that's just really complicated and not worth your time if you're starting airsoft. It'll ruin your experience very quickly. So this is the gun we recommend, and we'll go to the outro. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed this new style of video. In the comments below, please leave any questions you want us to go over in the next video, whether they're airsoft or just life in general.
I will be your therapist, guys. I will do anything.
We will try to answer all those questions in the next Airsoft Lab. Speaking of which, the next Airsoft Lab video will be coming out within the next month, where we'll have a whole new set of topics and stuff to talk about. Will be fun, and hope you guys all enjoyed. All the links to the products we talked about will be in the description below, and see you next time.